day. From Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte, North Carolina, it's Week 9 of the NFL on EA Sports.
It's a rematch of the 2004 Super Bowl. The Pats and Panthers are underway.
Taken in at the 3. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. They'll run with a former member of the Crimson Tide, Damian Harris. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down. A look at the numbers for Harris in last week's game. 16 carries, 136 yards, and a touchdown.
They've got a nice scheme going right now, and they run the football pretty well. In fact, I was talking with him on the field before the game, and he said he's starting to hear from the guys ahead of him on the rushing yardage total, and they want to know if he's going to jump up there and join them at the top of the list.
Well, this defense for the Panthers, they played extremely well last week in the win over Atlanta.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
Throwing, Jones. Hunter Henry brings it in. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. On second down, this is Harris. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
And that's a run characteristic of Damian Harris. When he touches it, he gets not what's just blocked, but he gets a few more yards as well. He's been dinged up his first 2 years with the Patriots, only 10 starts a year ago. But you have to believe that this coaching staff thinks that he's capable of bigger and better things.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Now Jones. And caught by Henry. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. Back to throw. Jones. Open man is Jacoby Myers. He's got it. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The completion there by Mac Jones. And Charles, what do you think this defense needs to do to slow down this young rookie from Alabama?
Well, as usual with a rookie, pass rush is big. Put some pressure on him and see if he can handle things in the pocket. But the other one is your defensive backs, linebackers who are covering people, they need to be on the spot because he's extremely accurate with the ball. He doesn't miss very many throws downfield, puts it right on his receivers. You have to be there to stop them at the point of the catch.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I may be an analyst, but I'm also a fan. I love it when people take the big shots downfield, but he was under a lot of duress. And I think that forced the incompletion downfield. Didn't have a real good chance to find his target.
And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. The Patriots will bring on the field goal unit. McCann's kick up and good. And the Patriots jump out to a 3-0 lead. Able to move the ball on that drive. Yes, just 3 points, but 4 first downs were in there.
Yeah, and you can look at it and feel pretty good about the whole thing and think, okay, this should continue throughout this ball game. On the flip side, if you're a defender, it's almost like, whew, we only gave up 3. They moved the ball on us pretty well.
So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Newton looking for his tight end Rudolph, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. And here's Tucker McCann now for the PAT. He's got it, and now it's a 10-0 lead here in the opening quarter. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Panthers and Cam Newton getting set to go again here on offense. And he'll need to put that interception out of his mind quickly because between the field goal and the pick six, they're already looking up at a 2-score differential.
And isn't it interesting that a lot of the time when we talk about having a short memory, we say that's a defensive back, right? Got beat for a touchdown pass, throw it out. Quarterbacks have to do the same thing. They make a mistake, come back and be the best quarterback you were before. You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. There with the tackle, Dietrich Wise Jr. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams.
Well, to me, it's pretty simple, and it's fairly obvious, isn't it? He's got to start making better decisions with the ball.
That's now 2 interceptions in the first quarter. After interception number 1, there was a long talk on the sideline.
Hold on, because why did I just throw 2 interceptions back-to-back when I'm down 10-0 in the first quarter?
He's been floating him a little bit. He's got to be more decisive in his reads and definitely more decisive in throwing the ball. Rifle it in there every now and then.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. 5-3, their record at the halfway point. And you have to imagine that there are folks saying, hey, if we do that again in the second half, we're 10-6 and we're a playoff team.
I do think, though, that they have a couple things working against them. And number one, the schedule, that's going to toughen up a bit because they've got some division games down the stretch, and those are always difficult. Number two, you know they've got to stay healthy. That's the key to getting to the playoffs and winning in the playoffs. But they've got a shot at it. This is a good football team.
On second down now, it's Harris. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. And when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Jones.
So it's just to the D tackle. Oh, wow.
The connection here with
The D tackle.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
Somebody have to hold him to 3.
Now a first down carry for Harris. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. On the give, this is Harris. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. New England on 3rd down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And Charles, this infraction is going to be against the offense. False start.
Sometimes you have to get up to the line of scrimmage, make sure your team is set before you begin your cadence.
Well, that's a tough, costly penalty because now it makes it 3rd and 6 after the false start. Looking to throw. Jones.
Yeah, there. Okay.
Open man is Kendrick Bourne. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Jones. Complete. Hunter Henry with the ground.
How do you go for it?
Inside the 20 before he's brought down.
This one better be 17 though. Dude,
And
2
what a
picks.
nice example there.
I threw
The
it right
tight
to him.
end doing exactly what he needs to do.
Why is mine?
Worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a
he's
bonus.
out.
And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
And then Devin Bush gets it.
And he gets us inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 7
What is my
and a
stick
yard.
shift?
They hand this off to Harris. And here he'll get it down to the 7.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the first down.
They'll try and run for it
Go,
on
man.
first and
Go.
goal. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. His 7th touchdown on the ground and 9th overall. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. Extra point by McCann, up and good. And that makes our score 17-0. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Well, look if they like one tap this.
Now Abdullah, the return.
I don't know what to do.
Getting set to go again here. Cam Newton marches back onto the field. He's completed 4 passes so far in this game. The issue is 2 of them have been to the guys in the wrong color jersey.
So I'd say there's a little bit of clouded vision, right? Sometimes he sees clearly, sometimes he doesn't. I know on the sideline they'll be going over things and talk about what the coverages are and what they're seeing. So you used to look at the snapshots, now you look at the Microsoft Surface Pro. He's got to analyze what he's seeing and be more accurate with the ball.
That guy just puts him so much out of it. On that snap, he's so slow.
Newton on first down. And he's got McCaffrey open, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now it's Newton. He's going to look deep for more. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. And they do finally get him, but he makes it all the way to the 6. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Here's Newton. Being chased out left, and he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Cam Newton, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Panthers are able to cut into this lead. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. So that drive, 4 plays. And Cam able to take it himself in for the score. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Olszewski going to hold on to this one. Touchback. Damian Harris of the Patriot offense ready to take over again. So far, been so good this season. Well on his way, as you see, to a 1,000-yard campaign. Is he almost having the type of year to where you say, let's let him get his and we'll control everything else?
That's one way to go about it. Personally, I go about it differently. I'm taking on the bullet. I've got to, because he gives his team an identity and confidence. And if we slow him down, now guess what? Everyone starts looking at each other like, who's going to make a play? Because he's made all the plays so far. So I have to go get him first. Build my defenses towards shutting him down.
Good luck. I mean, not many teams have been able to do it. We'll see. From the 30 on 2nd down. Jones, throw left side, complete. That's Smith.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
On the left side, a completion to his tight end. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Jones now throwing on first down.
Catch him.
And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. They'll look to throw again. It's caught by Aguilar. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 32-yard line. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That's caught left side. Myers with it. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1.
What is this?
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jones throwing the out route incomplete. That's Myers.
Stop switching to the D-tackle.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A gain of 7 that time. 2nd goal. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. On 2nd and goal. Jones. This is caught. So we reach halftime, an abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. The Panthers going to get the football first, trailing here as well as we resume play in the second half. The Panthers ready to go back to work to start the 3rd quarter. And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on them.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
It is in the intermission.
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up to try again after the sack. Newton to the right side, and he's got more complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. On first down, it's Newton. That's caught. It's McCaffrey again. And he's taken down inside the 30. And the offense moving quickly to the line. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Newton. He rifles complete. Touchdown.
Oh, 17 up. Yeah, I had to hang up the phone. I did 2 picks.
The Panthers are able to get this back within a touchdown. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And the lead is down to a field goal.
I threw a pick 6.
So the drive there took 6 plays.
They have Mike
and Carolina scores to cap it off. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Taken in at the 3. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Now on the return here, we've got an injured player down there. Well, he gets attended to
will step aside. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change.
Like
because otherwise, that can overrun your team. You got to be careful right here.
First down, and they go back to Harris. And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. 73 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
From just shy of midfield.
Bro, Reddick, you've got to be there.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 38-yard line.
See, look, why don't you irritate him? Gotcha.
Operating from the gun, Jones.
Go work, Reddick.
Force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. We're holding on to the lead at this stage in the second half. Those are the types of plays you really want to try and stay away from.
And when you're a rookie, keeping your focus is something that you still have to work on all the time because there's so many distractions around you between the crowd noise and your coaches and your teammates. But the other part, you've got to learn how to finish. The 2 F's for a rookie quarterback.
He's just, bro.
And that
was 3
picks. But it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's second down. A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey.
Oh, come on,
he's
bro.
Gonna get
The blocking is so bad for
the 10-yard line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Throwing on third down, Newton. Now he'll dump it underneath. Touchdown, Panthers. Christian McCaffrey with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Panthers have taken the lead. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. On the return is J.J. Taylor. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good.
Oh, well, back on that D-tackle, bro. Like, I hate
that. Things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
Pretty good results here on the first down run as he takes us forward for about 6.
And there's the first tackle of the game for Carl Joseph. He's one of those safeties that you can utilize in any way you want. But I will have to say, I think the number one thing he does best is tackle.
Again, it's Harris on second down.
Get him in the back, man. Let's go.
Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be third down.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instinct. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. On third down, here's Harris.
Where y'all at?
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on third down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards.
Bro, get him. Oh my gosh, bro. They get 5 yards anyway.
Forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Going to run the toss here to Harris.
Thank you.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9.
Oh my God. Okay, man.
To Henry over the middle.
He just stands right next to you and you don't play defense, man.
First down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Here's Jones on 1st and 10. That's swung out wide to Harris. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. 2nd and 7. On the delay, here's Harris. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. Looking to throw. Jones. He's got his
because Elijah is just not sitting on him, man. He's the only one there.
Goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Damian Harris with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And once again, the Patriots are back out in front.
Okay.
Extra point by McCann, up and good. And that gives them a 3-point lead. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Now Abdullah, the return. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Carolina getting set to take the field. They will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead.
Can you make somebody miss?
And they get it down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And they're going to speed things up here.
It's just so slow, Marshall. That's the only problem. Good out here.
On 1st down, Newton. Over the middle, that's
DJ,
okay.
You don't want to
this one down almost all the way to the 30.
Here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
Newton, meanwhile, here connecting with McCaffrey.
Oh, my gosh.
So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll make this a 2nd down. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now you got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
They'll run with McCaffrey.
Like he just got right in and you're so slow.
Down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
Get outside, baby.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Newton dancing to his left. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Cam Newton with now his 2nd touchdown of this 3rd quarter. And the Panthers are once again going to retake the lead. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And that will make this a 4-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Olszewski going to hold on to this one. Touchback. So the Patriots coming out now. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked.
I should have just stayed on him, man. Oh, that's you. Let's go.
And it's picked up by the Panthers. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. But he has been a workhorse for them in this game, and ball security hasn't been an issue until that point.
Yeah, and let's face it, when he's going to carry the ball that many times, he becomes more and more of a target for the defense, knowing that he's going to be the primary guy. They'll just send more and more players towards him, trying to make sure they knock the ball free.
What in the world? Everybody in their mom and y'all just don't block for him.
He's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Newton now to throw.
And we just get sacked, man.
And a loss of 3 to bring up 4.
We simply have to punt that because y'all just can't block for me, man. I trust in the team.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
I just don't think we bang a 6-yarder.
So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They're looking at a 4th down now as they try to hold on to this lead for dear life. And this is caught. He hits Moore. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. Well, not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey.
The bell.
Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. 2nd and 9. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And able to work his way down to the 16. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now Newton. Cam wisely hitting the deck at the end as he slides and has the first as well. That is an absolute backbreaker. That was a design passing play, wasn't a draw. You think you got him stopped, good coverage downfield, and he's able to pick up the first with his legs. Defensively, that kicks into your psyche and hurts a little bit, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and here's the thing. Anytime you give up a first down, it hurts you psychologically, but it hurts more when they get it this way because you've covered everything. He didn't have any place to throw the football. He takes off running and picks it up anyway, and now you have to stay on the field for an extra set of downs.
And really could have used that stop trailing here in the 4th. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Y'all can't block.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. And this one going to wrap up with Cam Newton going down to a knee. So this one is over. A victory for Carolina. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense that it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got...
That was rough. Oh, that was rough.